Welcome to part 7 of the Egyptian campaign for Dividi et Impera 1.2. In the last part we were fighting down in Ethiopia and we took the last settlement belonging to these guys. I think they're called the Medewi, and they've now attacked the province capital. Of course we're going to fight this just so that we can actually see how bad or good siege battles are. I mean, they used to be pretty awful in Rome in the vanilla game. That's for Rome 2. So we'll just see how good or bad these are. I mean, we should be able to win it. Okay guys, so we're fighting in the same city as we did last time, and they're coming in from over there on this corner. That's going to make life interesting. I think we're going to have to use our best possible troops to defend the gate. And of course we'll put the mob, go away Steam, put the mob behind. They're not going to be much good for anyone. I think we'll start off all these guys on flaming shot. Oops. Why are these guys facing the opposite direction? Great. And I think we'll get you guys piled up there, and we'll get another group on this end, and of course we're going to get them all off of skirmish mode. Don't want them. Well, I suppose these two can stay on skirmish mode, and maybe this one stay on skirmish mode, because it means when the troops force up the wall they will move away automatically. I leave these guys down here because their job's going to be to shoot. If these guys manage to capture the walls, these guys can shoot them. And what we've got here now, certainly I think we'll get a couple of these light hoplites up here, and we'll get a couple more over here to fight on the walls. And I think what we're going to do is a couple of these last two down here, so they can either defend the gate or come up onto the wall if the reinforcements are required. I think that's all we do, guys, so get the battle underway. So just over this way. Get back there. I didn't tell you. I know I clicked accidentally. That was because I was getting my games confused. I'm just going to let these guys come in. They've got 3 towers and 2 battering rams. That could be interesting. I mean, they've got there mainly these guys, the colonists, they're kind of more elite troops. And I don't know why I'm using flaming shot, because you can never seem to burn the ladders down. But okay guys, let's just get round this side. Oh, we're getting plenty of strikes on this ladder, but we're killing a few of these. These guys aren't in range yet, so these guys are going down quite well. Probably more from shots from the tower than anything else. So these guys are making casualties. What we've got back here, the battering rams. This is the battering ram. I think what I want is you guys now focus fire on that battering ram. These guys are right. I need these guys to come forward. These guys can back. get you guys now. Like that wall. These guys are against the wall now. Up. Archers, you down. Go that way. Come. Right, hoplites in. Now, you archers, I want you to start killing these guys. Yep, I think that maneuver went quite well. These guys are basically being crushed. Guys keep firing into these. You know, you guys can shoot into these. You get back to normal shot now. Same with you guys, you get into normal shot now. These guys are dead. Come forward. You come forward, you get on normal shot. You know, you can stay on flaming shot.
Archers! Find your targets! To the Pharaoh, strength unto him!
Our gates are utterly destroyed.
We will darken the skies! Archers! Light hoplites!
Guys up.
Archers!
Archers.
Our aim is true!
Go on. Lost an archer unit, there it is.
Archers! Hold position!
Guys are getting beaten from this side,
At your
I think.
service!
Losing the archers from this side of the wall is going to be a bit of a pain, but I think you guys can fire at these elephants.
Warriors of Egypt! Attack! Warriors of Egypt!
Warriors of Egypt.
Fire on
Right, these guys are still confident, so
the skies! What are your orders?
in on these guys. Come on.
March over them!
Our general is under attack.
Yep.
Archers! Quick march! Fire on the enemy! Ready for orders!
Right, I think these guys are holding, so
Orders, my lord! Fire on the enemy! Archers!
come on, kill them. Guys are starting to waver.
We will darken the skies!
That's their general coming in.
Archers!
Up on the wall, please.
Awaiting orders!
Right, we've got these guys on the run.
Orders! Yet orders!
Guys,
Archers! We will darken the skies!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Forever royal!
okay, let's see if you guys.
At your service! Archers! Wash over
Guys
them!
here. Right,
At your service! Archers! Light hoplites!
What we got here?
Archers!
Oh, archers. Warm up, please.
We serve the mighty Pharaoh! Archers! Guard!
Get you guys up on the wall.
Light Socrates! Melee infantry at your command! Archers! Find your
Guys, shoot down onto these. Come on, guys, you keep hitting these guys. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You get
The men are wavering.
only because the idiots.
Advance! Our orders! Find your targets! At the double!
Back, 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 back.
Light Socrates! Archers! Defensive
Up on the wall, please.
position!
Up on the wall, please.
Missiles at your command! Those! Archers!
Killing these guys yet?
Our aim is through!
Get down here. Shoot these
Deliver them to their gods!
elephants.
Archers! Fire on the enemy!
Concentrate.
Servants of mighty Pharaoh! We will darken the skies!
Concentrate.
Sons of the Naiad! Archers! As you command!
Drop some shots onto these guys. How we doing? We holding this area here.
Light Socrates! Prepare
Let's throw the mob in.
Archers! Defensive position!
Let's come down. You guys can go up.
Infantry ready! Light Socrates! Archers! 1,000 dead!
We're certainly holding that gate there.
For Egypt! Archers! Archers! Find your targets! Missiles! Archers! Fire on the enemy!
I haven't killed any of these elephants because they're just so close. I'm just going to speed this up a bit, guys, or we're going to be here forever. Let's blow it up again.
Archers! Fire on the enemy! Yours to command!
You guys shoot at those
Find your targets!
with standard shot.
Gideon! Orders, my lord! Attack! Awaiting orders!
Guys, shoot the standard shot on these guys. Actually, there's if you can concentrate fire on them.
Archers!
So if we can take these guys down. They seem to be glitched out. Of the elephants here. I think the AI is a bit glitched out here, guys. I think there's
General! Light Socrates! Archers! Fire!
get you guys here.
Double time! What are
Ow.
your orders? Pharaoh's wrath!
None of these guys have actually died yet. maybe if we pull these guys back,
Archers!
get these guys right up the front.
Wash over them!
These guys can fire down on these groups here. Wow. At this side breaking yet. None of them are dying.
Archers!
Okay, let's
Set them
use
alight!
flaming shot on them then. Well, these guys are breaking. They're starting to break. Elephants are broken. These guys are broken. Wow. We lost 725. We lost 204. Wow. We had quite a lot of friendly fire there. We didn't actually lose any substantial troops. We kind of killed off 2 of their spear units. One of their spear units did absolutely nothing. Wow. That was a weird battle, but as obviously the sieges haven't improved that much. So we might be auto-resolving some of the sieges that were defending, but then again, you never know, guys. It wasn't the best. 111 killed by those. Pressing the melee, locks and selected melee capable units into melee mode. Attack orders will result in hand-to-hand attack, so you click on it again. Heroic victory. Oh, we'll kill the captives. Right, guys. End turn hasn't finished yet. Oh, that's true. Yeah, they attacked during the end turn. Sorry about that, guys. Forgot all about it. Low regional supplies. Yes, I know. What I want this army up here. We'll get in as close to this guy as possible. And I think who's got? Oh, I think we'll send this guy up this way, so that when this army, because I'm going to send both these armies north now, and I want this army moving ASAP as well. And what I want to do is reshape these armies, because basically they're pretty cruddy in the sense that they're really unbalanced. This really needs to be a siege army, which means it doesn't need all these pikes. It's going to need a lot more infantry. It doesn't need all this cavalry. It probably just needs 3 cavalry. And this army needs a pretty strong front line, but it needs an extra missile capability, I suppose. Could probably do if I merge these guys up. Ah, it's merged up the wrong way. Ah, bugger. Okay, let's. I think we'll get rid of this guy. I know he's got some rank, but I think that will save me a bit of cash. What we got here? Ethiopian horseman. You've got this guy here. We got that there. If this army doesn't need 4 cavalry, because it's going to have the light cavalry, which is, I think, could probably get rid of these Ethiopian horsemen as well to save a bit of cash. And cash we got to spend. I think we'll get a gold mine going in there. And what can we get here? Get a bit of a quick win here. 6 public order, 2 growth. I think we'll go with the public order's not bad here, so maybe if we go with that to get a bit of wealth from that area there. And I think what I want is this army to come across and get a couple of these guys. Because what I'm thinking is this armies can come north. Actually, let's think about it, because I am thinking about attacking here. Let's check the diplomatic status at the moment. Oh, there's a bit of a pause there. Oh, bugger, their clients gates of Carthage. No, I certainly do not want to pick a fight with Carthage, because I've been reading the forums and Carthage is a bit OP with DEI 1.2. It seems they can even give Rome a good run for the money, so we're going to have to change our plans. I think probably we're going to have to come up and attack this lot as long as these guys survive. They're actually under attack from that point of view. So, and what I want is my agent up. That's my agent. I think I certainly want you coming up this way. How quick are you going to get up there? Probably fairly quickly. Yeah, I think what we need to do is take Petra and then maybe push in this way. We're going to have to go to the east rather than, and just going to have to ignore these guys and hope they remain peaceable. My fleets, I think my fleet at the moment I'm going to leave here, because that will mean they can supply this army so that it's not draining the resources out of the army. Right, we're going to go for an end turn, guys. Oh, these guys are glad, so I'm just going to auto-resolve this, guys. I've had enough of these. I don't want a silly little army running away, trying to attack me. I think we're up the slave population up a bit. Yeah, I mean, if I'd tried to fight it again, you'd have had another little army run away, probably with about one unit in it, and then I'd be chasing it all over the map. And I do want to get my elite armies up into the north so that we can start expanding east. That has to be a priority, I think. Right, the Medewi are destroyed. Trade agreement with Muscat. Yes. Okay. You
Ready for orders.
moving up this way ASAP.
On the move, my lord.
And
How
I think
can
you can
assist
come up.
Pharaoh?
You're there. I think if you come up to about there,
Advance.
and you can come as well. That you can join this army. So what's the public order? The public order here should be good. 5,000 could. That's going to give us that number 250. That 10 turns. Wow. Can we get anything better up here? I think I quite like that. That will give us another 300, and that will. Yeah, I think we'll go with that in Tyrus. I think what we're going to do. Oh, it must be summer, so we're going to get you out, coming this way. What you can do, what I want to do is bring this small army down to kind of defend this flank. We'll send the elite armies north, and what we can do is pass off some troops on the way through. So this, I think that's what we can do this end turn. Just have a quick look. Yeah, you're the siege army, and got Egyptian pikemen. Got 3 Egyptian pikemen. So what we'll probably do, like these, maybe we'll pass off these guys to this army on the way up, and we can give the Egyptian pikemen to this army, which will give them a front row of 3 Egyptian pikemen. And they can swap for 1 hoplite, so that would give them 3 Egyptian pike, 2 hoplites, and get rid of these guys. I don't think they're worth the effort. Save a bit more cash that way. And then they've got 4 swordsmen, and yeah, this army can give them 1 of their cavalry. And then this that would give this army quite a strong cavalry line with the Egyptian javelin, which will double up for troops. They got 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, this army could probably give this army 1 of their swordsmen. Yep, we're going to be doing that. So we're going to go for an end turn, guys. Side skills, Bernice. Where's Benique? Benique's over here. What can we do here? Diplomatic, chance, wealth, public order, security against agents, public zeal, agriculture. I think this is quite a strong agricultural area, isn't it? So maybe we'll give her. I think we'll give her that. That should improve the wealth in the province. We're going to go for another end turn, guys. I think we're going to burn through a lot of end turns in this part. Garrison army, that's the attrition. Yeah, regional low. Low regional supplies, unseen conditions, early autumn up here. I think diplomatically, I think we need to.
You have my
I
attention.
think we'll cancel
Now,
the non-aggression
do
with this, guys.
I fear you have chosen a path after too much wine,
That will
rather than
actually
with good sense.
see if there's anybody else here that we can.
Welcome. I throw open the doors to you and bid you
Nope.
enjoy.
Don't like us.
Before you say anything, know that I have...
You don't like us. Neutral, muskrat.
Welcome, friend. Welcome.
Hi.
Come,
Okay.
sit.
Can we get a bit
Enjoy the
cash out of
pleasures
you?
of my home, and let us find accord. Your generous nature does your people credit, but really, such a thing is not necessary.
Okay, we'll take 600. Yep.
We can ask no.
Muskrat. Muscat. Not muskrat, what am I on about?
I am here to listen if you speak honestly.
No.
You will
Well,
not sell.
I think we'll just give it, maybe breaking our non-aggression with them will help us. Right, let's just sort these armies out now.
What
Now
can I do for Egypt?
what am I doing? These guys want one hoplite, one swordsman going to that army. Okay.
Make haste, men.
So need a hoplite and a swordsman. And what I'm going to send back is the royal pikeman and one cavalry. I think that should do it.
Setting forth
That now gives
Pharaoh's
you
name.
a 3-line pike line with 2 hoplites and other forces, and he can move that way,
Advance! What can I do
and
for
my
Egypt?
guy can get in and give
You
him
are ready.
training.
I live to serve.
And
What
this
can
army
I
now
do
has got
for
a couple of hoplites which can, at a pinch, fight in the war. We'll pass these guys off as we go up to the army coming down. In fact, we'll probably pass off 2 of them actually. We can probably get rid of one of them. And then as this army comes down, the army can come south. And then, as I say, this siege army
What can I
going
do
north
for
can
Egypt?
give them these 2. Then what we can do then is rebuild this army with, I want at least 2 more swordsmen in here and another artillery, and that will bring this army back up to strength. And maybe we can get some more hoplites or something in here, so that gives us the cavalry. Okay, we got a bit of cash to spend. And I want to keep my navy. This navy can come back.
Fleet reporting, my
This
lord.
navy just
All
wants to
hands to the oars.
kind of start moving back this way as well, because
Waiting for a
I
new
want you in a
course.
position to provide support to my armies if they decide to move. We've got 7,400. So I'd love to, really need to, I think maybe should I keep the cash? Or maybe could we spend a little bit? We get here 4,000. We push that up. Let's just have a quick look over here. This is building up the Gwila. is 4,062. Both like that. What will you give me? You would give me another 188. Ammonia. Kind of, I think I'm a bit more inclined. It's less money, but I think having that as a frontier would be useful. So that leaves us some money, and that should leave us enough money to kind of upgrade our major. So I want to upgrade our provincial capitals if possible. Right, we've got rebellion in side again. Motivated population. So who's motivated? This is quite a good area actually, considering I've just conquered it. Right, let's see. Wow, that would be nice. That would give me 1,000. That would take it from 844. That would give me about 500 for that. Count this one. 500. That would give me 900. That would give me. Now I think we're going to go for the biggest bang per buck. We're going to go with that. And armies.
My lord.
This army. I think you can come this way.
Advance.
And
Ready for orders.
you're the one with the pike units. Come up here.
On the move,
How
my
far can
lord.
you get?
Fight for you, my lord.
You can just come down to here.
Waiting for more orders.
All these are
I live
they're
to
on
serve Pharaoh.
being
Fight
supplied,
for
aren't they?
you, my
Yep.
lord. How can I
There's no problems with that. Thousand left. Okay, we're just going to burn for another end turn, guys. Got skills for Alyssa up here. Can we give her cultural conversion, deal, wealth, cultural civil administration? Can you get here? Wealth, empire. Authority. Get. We get for +2 for authority. I think I'm gonna go with that, guys. I think I'm gonna be using her as an agent sooner or later. So I think we might pay. I'm actually wasting this agent as well, aren't I? Over here. I think we're going to bring this agent over this way as well. I think it's just a waste of time having that agent keeping an eye on them. I mean, do they like us? Have a quick look. Well, they're unfriendly, but it's improving. So I just have to take a chance. It's not like I'm going to be moving off large armies, these armies off very quickly. Plus, you've got reasonable garrisons. This is building up. Maybe we can take this to a level 3 as well. So we'll have some garrisons there that we'll be able to hold. I think that's all I can do this turn, guys. So we're going to go for an end turn. Sorry, it's a bit boring, but I suppose this is the nature of the beast. Rebellion. Running low on supplies, but oh, so my navy's running low on supplies. That's because it's been supporting. Okay. Better get back into port.
Not possible, my lord. Heading for port.
Resupply, expensive. 1 - 1 food. Yeah, I think this area can afford it. Bit of cash here. What can we get here? 5,000. Give us another 200 in 6 turns. That could be quite a nice bang per buck. Okay, let's.
At your command.
I want you to go this way.
On the move, my lord.
Can recruit
How can I assist Pharaoh?
this army. I want you
What
to come
can
up
I do for Egypt?
to about as far as you can come.
March! Ready for further orders. On the
Come
move,
here.
my lord.
You can give them that. And I think that's all you guys. Actually, you've got a. No, I don't want to steal these guys. I think they might need it. So,
The gods guide my footsteps.
and you guys can now
On the move,
start
my
marching
lord.
this way.
My
So
lord.
we've got this army now kind of reduced to effective force. What can you, yeah, yep, you're in the right recruitment area now. You can start. So you've got there. We can probably get some more swordsmen. Eventually, we'll get a second piece of artillery in here. Got 3 cavalry with the general.
At your
Yeah.
command.
You've got 4 swordsmen. You've got the fairly good front line. You need 1 more, so we need 2 more kind of troops here. Not sure what I want to put in here just at the moment. Okay, we've got a bit of cash to spend, so let's see if we can. I like this. I think we're going to go with that, because that should give us a bit of a hike very, very quickly. I think maybe we get the army here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 swords. Actually, let's get recruit some swordsmen here. Only got a nice range of cavalry. Come on, stop prattling about. There we are. And I think we'll get a couple of these guys. That would bring us up to 6 swordsmen. And we'll have 6 swordsmen, and then we'll probably get a couple more hoplites or something in here to kind of give a bit more of a mobile, straight front line. I think that's all we can do this turn, guys. Another end turn. I'm starting to think that the game had crashed, guys. It really hung on the end of that end turn. Completed the research, simulation, a rank. Theoropiki Clematis military reforms. Theros reforms. The development of Theros have sorted the unit equipment and training. A large oval shield made of leather covered with wood and braced with spined bloss. Theros are the first adopted from the Galicians. Oh, so we've got the Therosic reforms. Now, in theory, if my memory serves me correctly, yes, we've got an upgrade. So let's just have a look. Well, we're going to upgrade them. So what we got here, that takes you from 43 to 81. Gives you a bit more morale. Certainly a lot more armor. So, we've got something to work with now, guys. I think we're just going to send. I think we're going to keep you about here. I'm going to put you in patrol. You can keep the public order cooking here. I want you moving up this way. You can kind of curve round this way. Right, so you've got spearmen and we can upgrade you. And you've got a big front line of hoplites. And you need another missile unit, so you could do with 2 more units. I think. And what you're.
How can I assist Pharaoh?
And you've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spearmen, but you don't have that. So let's have a look and see what you can get. Yeah, we don't want those. What's in the middle? Right, Theros spears 3368. So these guys have got there. They don't have the armor, but they're actually spearmen as opposed to hoplites. So they've got a melee attack of 33, melee defense, and a charge bonus of 11. They've got weapon damage of 9. They've also got bonus against cavalry of 3. They've also got bonus versus elephants that could be useful, armor, base morale, and they're actually a bit cheaper. So these are 3368s. I quite like the idea of having a couple of these guys, well-trained warriors, flexible, and they've got a weapon, at least one javelin. The health's a lot. No, the health's the same, and they're quite cheap to recruit. I think we'll get a couple of these guys in, and got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spears, and that would give us a bit more of a front line. Kind of a bit inclined. A lot cheaper as well. They're 225. Yeah, there are actually more men in the unit as well. Don't want to spend all my money on troops because I'm aware that I need to get my economy going as well. I think what I'm going to do is that's going to give us another 200 and a bit more public order. I think and what would that give me? That will give me another 250 cost of 2 food, and it'll give a +3 tax increase. That's provincial building upkeep. I think we're going to go with that first, and that's going to take all my cash. The hell's... oh, these guys are laying siege. That's my fault. And I think we're going to get you out this way. You can just lurk there. And I think I want you going up that way. And I think we're going to go one more turn, guys, just for luck. And then that would be the end for this part, guys. So we've got some research to do. Got here. Oh, we got to pay. We got to pay for research as well. I don't think I want that much. This is complete. I don't want to start this. Could go for that. Wealth from agriculture, all regions -2 agricultural production costs. That could be a quick win. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the quick win here, guys. The 3-turn quick win. That might help. I mean, it's only 3%, but 3% is 3%. Unseasonal extreme drought in here, but we don't. For once, we don't actually have an army in here. Household expands. Ptolemy. Really need to get Ptolemy back into an army, don't I? I think we'll send you to a pool. Because he's not really gaining any experience. Right here. One authority. Gravitas. Yeah, I mean, I could really do with having Ptolemy back into an army. So,
Ready for orders.
who's you? You're Paracticles. They're probably the guy I'm more inclined to replace. Is guy in charge of this army.
What can I do for Egypt?
Yep, I think Gonna get probably the second statesman.
At your command.
I think you need to get back into an army, do some fighting. Right, we're gonna go one more turn, guys, and then that's gonna be it. Oh, unassigned skills. Wow. Eyes of the Storm. General here. What have you got? At the moment you've got authority when leading a fleet. Does that give you inspire, wounding enemy? Give you something better than that. +5 for military growth per turn, local province, public order penalty, decreasing. Then again, no, I think we'll stick with what we got. I think we're going to make this guy into, because he's a navy, he's not going to be fighting that much, so I think what we might do is, I don't want to give him that, cultural, -1 empire maintenance. That could be useful. I think we'll give him that, maybe we'll make friends a bit better. So we're going to go for an end turn, guys. Nope, nope. Still didn't do the other one. Heracles. And what do we give you? Show force. Oh, we're certainly going to go with that. So, one more turn, guys, and then that would be it. Famous last words. Oh, Bithynia can no longer trade with us. Pirates is back. And these guys are getting stronger and stronger. I'm a bit inclined. Got a bit of cash to spend. I think what I'm going to do is raise him an army. And put him inside as the city. I mean, he's not going to be much use, but I think he might tip the balance in defending that area.
What can I do?
You moving north, you just need one more step. We'll upgrade these when time comes.
Your next command, my lord. How
Got
can I assist,
our
Pharaoh?
Egyptian leader here. Cash first, guys. So I'd love to upgrade Jerusalem. We'll need 8,000 to do that. So maybe I will upgrade the army first. That's gonna. But if I upgrade the army, that's gonna cost me money, isn't it?
We fight for you, my
Okay.
lord.
The other siege army.
Ready
You
for
need
orders.
2 spear units, and then I can take you over the border. So we've got a pretty big front line here. Got these guys here, which will need to be upgraded. How much does it cost to upgrade them? 360 a pop. But you need that, so we need 2 extra units in here to get up to full strength. Got a really strong front line. Maybe I should have 6 sword units in here. The army's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 2 spears. Got the extra it's going to need the extra artillery in here, which is expensive, so I won't recruit that this turn. And of course he's got that there, which weakens it. I'm a bit inclined to recruit the Imperra spears here. Yeah,
Our lord
643
needs
each.
good fighters.
So that would give us a very, very strong front line. Probably over strong with because the spearmen can back up the swordsmen on the flank with the cavalry, and then we can have the extra there, and then these guys can just be, you have the the pikes in the centre forming a core with the hoplites on each flank as well. So that would be quite a strong field army. And got 5,000, and what was it again I needed to spend here? Get 900. That's going to cost me 8,400. Got a couple of thousand to spend, and it's not really going to cost me. That's going to cost me 4,000. Nothing's cheap. 3,200. No, I've got this guy up here now. If it can go cheap here. No, not really. I don't really want to commit to spending a large sum of money up here just at the moment. Take that up. Now I think I'm going to hang on to the money, guys, and this is where I'm going to wind it up, guys. I've gone on a lot longer than I should have done. In the next part we're going to kind of push forward and kind of take up positions here. Actually, let's have a look at. I think we'll cancel trade deal
if you come in
now as well.
Our traders will look.
I mean, I don't know how much it's cost us, but I don't think it's cost us that much because they're under siege all the time. So, and then we'll swing these armies round, build them up, and we're going to kind of punch into here. Assuming that these guys don't actually take the settlement. If they do take the settlement, then we're going to be at war with these. See who they are and how powerful they are. Alan. Oh, we got a trade agreement with them. But we're actually more powerful than them. So what we may have to do is grind through here, down that way. That's going to be for the next part, guys. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. Hopefully we will get some good battles and we'll be able to start really shaping up these armies, these custom armies, and see how well they fight. And I mean, well, we'll just have to see. I can see the fact all through this campaign I'm going to be having to mould and change the armies, use the area of recruitment, just to kind of get more effective armies according to that. I think this is the way DEI works, that you've got to change your armies according to who your enemy is, because obviously these are going to be desert tribesmen. If I'm fighting Greeks, then we're going to need a different approach. But that's all going to be for the next part, guys. These are Egyptian swordsmen, actually. These are quite 1, 2, 3. Not right, actually. There's something wrong here. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're going to get rid of these Egyptian swordsmen, actually. I want Thoris swordsmen in here. I don't want the Egyptian swordsmen. They're not that much good. They're not that good. So I think we're have a quick. I think this is where our money's going to go. Going to recruit a couple of these. Then that will give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And then if this guy gets killed, he's got a bit of rank and superiority. But if he gets damaged, then we'll get rid of him and replace it. And he made a mistake there, guys. I did miss the fact that I had Egyptian swordsmen. This guy's got Greek swordsman who can be upgraded with one Egyptian swordsman. Same rule again. If this guy gets killed, then I'll just get rid of him. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.